Alright, I think we're live. Hope everyone's having a great day. I'm still eating breakfast, so I'm going to finish eating this first before we get going. Yeah, how you doing today, Crystal? Glad you're here. Is there actually a lat variant that's just for rescuing? Are you talking about, like, is that just part of your joke, or is there actually one? Because I know during the Blue Shadow virus episodes, some of the clones and like Ahsoka and Padme were put on stretcher, like hovercraft stretchers, and they were put in lats, but I don't think those were specifically rescue ones. I don't have a CT number. Haven't thought that much about it. And okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was just part of the joke, but I wanted to make sure. Are you talking about Ventress's ship from the 2002 to 2003 cartoon, or are you talking about in the Clone Wars show? Technically, they're the same ship, but there are a few differences. Because the one that she gets in like season 3, that you see very briefly, because then it gets destroyed, is based. I'm pretty sure it's based off of the one she had in the old cartoon, because they're like the exact same style of ship. Oh, you're talking about the 2003 one? Yeah, that one's pretty nice. It also is canon because it does show up during that space battle of Solus for like 5 seconds. Or more like a minute before he gets destroyed when she gets betrayed by Dooku. What is up, Nolark? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic day. How's school treating you? I'm still eating my breakfast, so that's why I haven't actually started doing anything yet. Also, once I finish my breakfast, I'm going to have to leave the room for a second because I don't have any water for this room. I mean, it's just one of those things that the Sith seem to do a lot, Chris. So they always have, like... They never want to do the dirty work themselves. They always try and have other people do it. It's like that... I guess it's become a meme at this point. The meme of, like, Palpatine sending Dooku, who then sends Jango Fett, who then sends Zam Wessel, who then sends the droid, who then, if you really want to, sends the little bugs to try and kill Padme. Instead of, just going in there and killing them themselves. Nice. Or, what's the thing you're the most excited to see at Galaxy's Edge? That's new. Apparently YouTube now gives you an email telling you that you're live. That's interesting. They never used to do that. Alright, I just finished my breakfast sandwich. I'll be right back. Once I'm back, we'll actually get started with doing something. Alrighty, I am back. I now have drink This should be a good stream. Like about half an hour ago, I wasn't feeling up to it. Then about 15 minutes ago, I was feeling up to it. So, welcome to the stream, Joshua. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Isn't it like 5 p.m. for you right now? Or would that be like 14, 15 o'clock or something? Ah, yes, 5 p.m. All right. Is Belgium in the same time period as Germany? I would assume not, but I don't know. Because I know the GM guys were streaming. I was curious to know if it was 5 p.m. for them too, or if it was a different time. Yeah, that is really cool. I've never actually been to Galaxy's Edge. The one and only time I've been to Disneyland was before that. Oh, did I say time period? I meant time. You know what I meant. Yeah, the one and only time I've been to Disneyland was before they did that. Bought Star Wars and stuff. So, like they had Star Wars stuff there, and I did build a custom lightsaber at Disneyland, I should say. But the whole process of building a lightsaber now is much different than how it used to be, since now they actually own the franchise and can do whatever the heck they want with it. But yeah, seeing life-size R-Series Astromechs would be really cool. Alright, let's get started. Time to spin the wheel. If you were here last time for this stream, you would have seen the progress we made. For those of you who weren't, what we ended up doing is we were able to finish 2 droids last time. We were able to complete the chameleon droid and another droid. We were able to finish the chameleon droid and a bartender droid. I haven't gone back to finish the demolition droid from the Clone Wars show. That will eventually happen. I just need to be inspired to get back to it, and I don't know when that's going to be. So what we're going to do is start with the spin wheel again and see what we get. So let's spin that wheel.
DLC 13 mining droid.
Okay. That one should be a good one. That one, if it's the droid I'm thinking of, is one of those droids you see during the Battle of the Heroes. So that should be a good one. Yes. Yes, it is. So we'll do this. We'll build that one. All right. Now I just gotta get my studio set up correctly. There we go. Turn that off. I don't know why that's... Okay, yeah, I do know what's in there. Download the picture. It's gonna be interesting, because I don't know how many of these colors we're actually gonna be able to do. Just because this droid is supposed to be, like, super dirty. It's super worn of its original coat of paint. But we'll do our best. I have a feeling we're gonna use a lot of browns, but who knows? Who knows once we actually get started. Alright, DLC. Where are you on my list? Oh, it's not on my list. What the heck? Why is it not in here? Oh, there it is. I was looking in the wrong spot. Alright. Save that bad boy. And I can now finally put my studio in performance mode to make it even better. I do have a second monitor finally with me here at my home, so I don't have to use my phone anymore for that. So that means I can even see the picture that I'm going to show you all even better on my end. So, Alright, one last thing I need to do. Switch the picture for the new one. Oh, that's right. I don't know why I did it that way. That way it doesn't actually add the picture. There we go. Going to adjust that as well because it's in kind of a weird spot. There we go. Cool. So yeah, that's what we're going to be building. Should be a lot of fun. I know there's tons of people out there who do most of our mocks, so there's probably some interest in this droid just for that reason. Alright, now I can actually see chat. You're gonna build the $200 lightsaber. Are the lightsabers always like $200? And what's my thought on oh, okay. So I thought you asked me the same question twice, but no, you asked me a question on the new Razor Crest from Brick Vault, and then you asked me about the TIE Fighter bundle. I'd say the TIE Fighter bundle is a pretty good. I've done the comparison. If you were to buy all of those instructions separately, it would cost you more. So, the bundle is a good thing to do. As far as their new Razor Crest is concerned, I was under the impression they already were selling one, so I don't know why they have a new one. But the new one looks the new one that you showcased from Jarek looks really good, but I'm pretty sure they already were selling one before. Mods can post links in chat, Joshua. Only mods and I can. Oh, okay. Let me check this out real quick then. Oh, okay. This is... It's not bad. I like it. But yeah, you're right. It's definitely not... Well... The arms are the only reason it's not minifigure scale, because Wikipedia says this droid's only supposed to be about 1.5 meters tall. So it's only supposed to be like half... It's only like a half taller than a clone trooper. Or no, it's half a meter shorter than a clone trooper, because a clone trooper is 2 meters tall. So that would be very difficult to do though. So the one that we're gonna build is probably gonna be slightly bigger than your typical minifigure scale, but it's fine. I have a feeling that droid that you just showcased was built a few years ago. So between theirs being built and the one we'll build, ours is gonna look probably slightly different just because we're gonna be using probably different parts. Okay, they're roughly 2 meters tall. I round up when I do my measurements, which is probably a bad thing, but I round them up to, I round up the measurement to 2 meters to make my math a little bit easier. That is true. I actually should just keep that link open. For some reason, I just closed it. How did you even stumble across this? This droid crystal. Do you spend a lot of time on this Imperium forum site? Let's see, which one of these pictures is the best? Probably this front-facing one. There we go. If I ever want to reference it, I now have it open, so. Favorite TIE variant? Ooh, that's a good question. Oh, speaking of that, do you guys want to see... You want to see some of the things I've been working on this week off camera? One of them is technically a TIE variant, so that might be very interesting for some of you. Oh, you looked it up and that's what came up. Makes sense. Oh, another thing I should do is just split screen this. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually going to do that right now. Let me show you all what I've been working on this week. Out, off camera. Let me just see if I can find them. You can see a sneak peek of one of them, but I'm trying to find the other thing that I've been working on first. Okay, let's go with this. So, this is a rough mock-up of a it's like Maxipede shuttle. It's that separatist shuttle you see during the D Squad arc and a few other times. I found a guy who's made one, like, the ship already. However, I'm not a huge fan of the cockpit design they went with, and there's a few other, like, minor tweaks I'd make to it, so I'm not sure if I'm even going to buy their instructions or not. Because it'd just be like, I'd buy their instructions and then, like, modify the heck out of it, or I can just make my own. I haven't decided yet. This is all technically structurally sound, except for these glass or these transparent parts at the moment. They're not really connected to anything, but I can easily fix that. But yeah, people on the Discord have seen both of the things I'm going to be showcasing. This is mainly for those of you who I know that you guys can't have Discord, so no, that's this shuttle. Let me show you that too. I finished putting this together too. Because I thought I was going to actually use this, so... Oh, where the heck is it? It should be in here. So I bought the Brick Vault Separatist Shuttle instructions a while ago, and I finally got around to building it in Studio, because I thought I was going to use it for the other shuttles. Then I noticed how different the other shuttles are. So this is the one that the Rebels convert into the Phantom 2. This is not the same shuttle as this one. This shuttle with this cockpit design that I've come up with, you only see during the D Squad episodes and a few other times in the Clone Wars show, and that's it. So, there's that. The other thing that I finally finished putting together is this guy. This is what's called a scuttler, or however you want to say it. It's basically a TIE fighter cockpit with homing spider droid legs. So that's literally what I did. I took the homing spider droid legs from the Brick Vault one from David, and I put them onto the UCS TIE fighter cockpit with some modifications, obviously. I got rid of the front missile, like the front turret too, because currently the scuttler has almost zero information on it, except for it came in a comic and there's a picture and a few other details, and that's it. So as far as I could tell from the picture, it doesn't have the turrets on the front, and the way it's designed, like it's pictured, it doesn't have a top. So that's what I did. And I made a few other modifications to the UCS one, like I replaced the actual dish part it uses and the method of opening, and I switched it with just this TIE fighter cockpit piece that you typically get in a TIE fighter set, or you got in the Jedi Interceptor sets. But other than that, it uses a lot of the UCS style build, except for the front. Obviously, these sides to make it so these legs actually connect to the thing, and then I had to modify the back just slightly so that I could have it look more of this open top. This is a... I need to turn the song down. Every time it switches to a new song, it just gets extremely loud. I don't get it. This is a TIE Walker thing that was made by a remnant of the Empire, so after Episode 6. It's also a remnant that used auto fighters, which in Legends are the droid TIE fighters. I'm pretty sure they all got destroyed by Lando, as far as I can understand the comics, so yeah. Alright, see you, Crystal. Hopefully you can make it back. Welcome to the stream, Survivalists. Oh, does the new Anakin's Jedi Interceptor not use this piece? I know for a fact that Yoda's Starfighter uses this piece. That's why that was one of the reasons I was inspired to use this piece instead of the actual dish piece that the UCS TIE Fighter uses. Also, the UCS TIE Fighter dish piece here has this ugly, it's pretty ugly, it has this ugly build of how to open it, and so I wanted to use this piece instead because it just has the little clip instead of the other method that the UCS TIE Fighter uses. So yeah. Oh yeah, I know the 2007 ones don't. They have that entire cockpit build parts. They don't use this at all. I was referring to the new ones. The new sets. Yeah, alright, let's actually start building now. So, let's see. I think the only new person is Survivalist. Just to catch you up to speed, Survivalist, we're building one of those mining droids that you can see on Mustafar. Specifically during the Battle of the Heroes. Alrighty. Time to start building. I think I'm gonna work from the head down. I think it's probably the best way of doing it. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I guess that means Yoda's Starfighter is the only one outside of TIE Fighters that uses that part. But oh well. It's a good part. I liked it. Voice crack. I like that part. That's why I switched to it. I think it's a lot better of a design than what the UCS one had. At least for what I needed, because I needed to have the open top. If I didn't have the open top, then that whole cockpit would have just been the UCS build, but it's not. Alright, took a drink. Alright, let's actually start building. So, my first impression was to use a dish for the head. However, I'm starting to lean away from that. But let's see what we've got in here. So, the only measurement that I'm pretty sure Wikipedia has, let me double check, is its height. I don't think they have like a length or anything. At least in canon. Legends also only has a height. Okay. However, in Legends I get one additional picture, which is nice. Or it doesn't show too much of a difference. Is ordering parts from Lego cheaper or more expensive than Brick? It depends on the part, Crystal. It depends on the part what you're looking for. I have found. So for an example, why did the song get loud again? I don't get it. As an example, when I bought a bunch, when I needed a bunch of plain black heads for my army building projects, I switched all of my clones and all my stormtroopers to just using plain black heads instead of flesh heads. That way their neck area is a lot more accurate to how it actually should look. I saw on Bricklink people were paying like, or asking for like 80 cents to $1 for each head. Whereas Lego, if you buy directly from Lego, they were selling each black head for like 10 cents. So in that instance, it was a lot cheaper to buy from Lego. But that's like a very specific example. You just have to look and see. Also, I don't know why this YouTube playback is like struggling. I don't know why it feels like it needs to struggle. There's literally nothing going on for it to need to feel like it's struggling. I have switched my studio. Apparently, let's see, where is it? If you go to preferences, I think, and appearance, you can have studio in 60 FPS, which is kind of crazy. I've always had it in 30, apparently. I didn't know it was in 60, so today is going to be the first stream where studio's in 60 FPS. So if you see things are running a little bit more smoothly, that is why. Alright, let's actually start building now. So I was originally thinking about using this. However, I don't think this is going to work. So you can get VIP. That's a good way. Your issue though is Lego doesn't sell all of their Lego parts. Parts you have to buy off of Bricklink. It's just one of those things. Another key factor, and I should probably do this right now, is I can't remember which one of them it is. I'm pretty sure it's Anakin. I think Anakin during the Battle of the Heroes lands on one of these droids. So it needs to look good compared to a minifigure. Okay, apparently typing fig torso is not really a good way of looking up fig torsos. Oh, I also need to turn this off. I finally figured out how you can turn off all of the like printed and stickered parts, so you can just get the actual parts. You just gotta toggle this button right here. So, alright. If this were... Imagine this was Anakin. If Anakin were standing on this, obviously he wouldn't be able to stand in the middle unless we put a jumper plate there, so there's that. If he were standing on this guy, he'd be able to stand, though, in the middle. I'm leaning towards using this bigger one. At least for now. Of course, we can always switch later, but let's go with a bigger dish. I think that works. And then I think what I kind of want to do is bulk it up. Either bulk it up that way or use some plates, I think. I don't know if there's a plate, a round plate big enough for that. Is that a 6x6? Oh, there is. Alright. Yeah. The only issue is I don't think this will actually connect, because now I gotta use a 2x2 round plate. I apologize if I sound nasally. It is because I am. Okay, I like that a lot better. Yes, I know we're... The stream has been live for quite a bit, and I finally started putting parts down. Isn't it fantastic? Oh. So I'm looking at this picture a little closely. That's true. 6x6 is probably too wide. 4x4 is too small. So I'd rather go with the 6x6 then. Because Lego, for whatever reason, Lego refuses to work in odds. They only like evens. I think we've talked about this before, but they're like the opposite of Minecraft. Minecraft is all about odd numbers, whereas Lego is all about evens. One thing I did notice though is so like the head of the droid is like inserted more into this dome area, so I'd actually need to use a different part here than this. My earbuds are giving me struggles right now. I don't know why. Come on. That's my biggest issue with earbuds. I like them a lot more than headsets because headsets hurt my ears and my head, but earbuds, they just, I don't know, they don't work half the time. Let's see, what other types of plates do we have in this size? Nothing really, because this is very square. Darn. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go with this, I think, which kind of blows. Because that means that the head area is going to be already a bit off, but I guess I'll have to live with it. And then as a rough build-up, mock-up rather, I'm just going to do this. So it looks like it goes like that, and then there needs to be a cone. Preferably a cone starting there, it seems. That cone I already can feel is like way big, but for now I think it'll work. And then from there, there's a yeah, I could probably use this part. There's like this part. Like right there. There's one of these bad boys down there. Preferably this one, I think. That, but also with one of these. For now, at least there'll be a plate. I'm thinking about switching it to one of those groove tiles. But that would be like right here. Actually, a bit lower than that. I'm also actually not a huge fan of that slope. Because I think it'd be more like this. Ah, no, that actually gives the same issue, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh well, then we'll go with this one for now. For my rough mock-up. So something like so. And then... well, actually, with that being said, I could just remove this, because it looks like this is more like on the inside there, which, of course, will throw a fit, but for now it's fine. But then it would, like... looks like it extends like this. And then you get the arms. So time to actually fix the rough mock-up then. Parts. What parts to use? Welcome to the stream, Neo Build. I don't know if I've seen you here before. If you have been here before, thank you for coming back. If this is your first time here, thank you for being here. We're currently building that little droid you can see on screen. We're building one of those droids from Mustafar. This is a very rough mock-up I did like 2 seconds ago, and now we're gonna actually like start doing the details on it. Just pausing there to take a drink. I also gotta think of what parts to now start using for like the head and things. Because it kind of looks like this part needs to be switched out with a 1x3 brick. Which I'm pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure that'll throw a fit. Oh no, okay, it did throw a fit. And now, it's either a 1x3 or a 1x2, because now right here is like where the face needs to go. So actually, I'll switch this to a 1x2 for now. That is not in the right spot, but that's fine. Alright, put that in the right spot. Now let's start working on the face. Oh, I think the only way I'd be able to do this is there a 2x2 plate round? Yes, there are these. I could use these to give the sort of illusion that they're not the same round shape. That kind of blows. They would have to be on the inside then. They need to be pulled in. Huh. Alright, we won't use these then. Let's just go back to working on the head then. Or on the face, rather. One thing I need you, chat, to help me with is to break out of the mold of just using, like, legal building techniques. Because I've seen a lot of really cool custom builds out there that use what would be probably considered illegal Lego building techniques. I need you to help me break out of the mold of using just the standard ways of doing stuff. The biggest problem with me doing it on my own is I just never have thought about putting parts in those kind of configurations before, or in those kind of ways. So I need help. I need help when it comes to stuff like that, like shoving a tile inside of a clip and things like that. Like, I don't think to build that way most of the time. Hey, welcome to the stream, Spider Duck. Hope you enjoyed your time at the GM stream, and I hope you enjoy your time here. We're currently building a Mustafar mining droid, and going kind of slow with it because I'm being kind of dumb, but it's fine. Right now I'm trying to figure out the face. I'm trying to work my way from top down because I think that's the best way. The head area is like the most complicated part of this droid, so I felt like that was like the best spot to start. Alright. What are parts I can use for the face? So I'm thinking it kind of looks like there's like a 1x2 tile that's on its side. Like this. For part of the face. What is this song? I need a hype song. It's not this. This song's fine for now. Yeah, if anyone in chat has any ideas of how to do certain parts of the droid, let me know. I'm down for suggestions. That's why I do these streams on the stream. That's why I do these things on the stream. You guys help me out a lot when it comes to this stuff. So it looks like we need that. Then it looks like it's probably... Or I could be just making these parts too big. That could also be a thing, but... Kind of looks like this part is just surrounded by others, but it's on an angle. I'm trying to figure out how to make it so it's on that angle. Yeah, the idea I'm coming up with would be too big, unfortunately, I think. Right now I'm trying to work on like the actual face. I'm thinking I'm gonna switch to looking for stuff for the eyes. I think the eyes would maybe be a better way of going about it. In order to keep it small, I need to and minifigure scale. I need to kind of shrink how big I'm trying to make stuff. So, I'm thinking we can either go with like this part. We can either go with this part, maybe. What even is this? I have no idea what this comes from. We could either use this. We could use this maybe. Definitely could just go with the standard and go with that guy. There's also this part. And there's also these. And my standard that I use like almost every time. Am I making a Mustafar mock? Not anytime soon. This is just the droid that was chosen by the spin wheel that we spun at the beginning of the stream. Because my goal is eventually to make every droid that's in Star Wars in both canon, Legends, and if I get those done in fanon, which is just people making it whatever they want. So fan designs. I wanna try and make it all. I'm also doing that for vehicles and possibly starships, depending on how big the starship is. If it's like a fighter, like an X-wing and stuff, I can do. If it's like a star cruiser or a capital ship like an ISD or a Venator, then I say no, because those are too big. Because I'm trying to make everything minifigure scale as well. So minifigure scale, Venator, and ISD are just freaking huge. So I'm avoiding those. I think the best part to use would probably be this part. It's either that part, because this part is too big for what I'm looking at, or how big I'm thinking this droid is going to have to be. That part's too big. These ones wouldn't quite work then without that other light piece. This part could work, but actually, yeah, this part could work. This part is too long, I feel. This part could work very well, however, I doubt it's been in the color that I'd want. It needs to be in like a trans purple color. This would be like the best part, but since I'm trying to also make it so you can build this stuff with real Lego. So there's certain colors I have to avoid. What the heck is rubber purple? The frick? Yeah, a minifigure scale ISD would be freaking long. It is possible. I think I've seen one or two people make an ISD in minifigure scale. What they ended up having to do is use metal rods and metal... they had to make a metal frame for it, so it wasn't pure Lego. Which is fine. It's understandable, because a pure Lego build of a minifigure ISD could probably not hold itself up. It would need a lot more strength. Alright, so you're doing a little bit, Spider Duck. Hopefully you can make it back. Actually, I should look into this too. I don't know if this part's ever been in the color that I want too. Because I would most likely need this part. The 1x1 stud with a hole in it. Has this ever been in purple? It has not. Okay, so I would have to go with just straight purple. Or magenta or whatever. Violet. Has this part never been in that color? Oh, dang it, Droid. Why do your eyes gotta be this weird color? Huh, I might have to go with, like, blue. Which is, like, not at all the colors it should be, but... Has it been in dark purple? No. Okay, I guess I have to... Alright, violet? Alright, guess I just have to go with blue. Okay. Ah, darn it. Stuff like that, I will probably make, like, a future render of this droid using like more accurate colors, but just won't ever be buildable. Same with that Scuttler build I showcased. in the comic, that entire droid is all in the sand blue color, except for the seat is in black. So I will eventually just convert that droid in studio here to be all in the right color from the comic. But yeah, I doubt you would ever be able to make it in all sand blue. Oh yeah, maybe the one I'm thinking of was UCS scale. Probably not minifigure scale. It probably would have had to been like an extra like 10 feet long, or an extra 5 meters long or something for it to be minifigure scale. The one I saw. Has this ever been in blue? Yeah, I figured. Alright, so we'll have to use this. And I know for a fact this has never been blue, but that one part that kind of connects to the eyes is kind of like in a tan color, so as long as this part's been in tan, it should be fine. It might look kind of weird though. It's going to look weird. I can sense already that's going to be weird, but because it's kind of like, I need to change my angle. It's kind of like this. Last song just abruptly ended. Okay. I kind of feel that's how the eyes should be. Could make it slightly different if we took these away. Or actually, I could just do this and use this part instead, because I know that I'm pretty sure this part has been in light gray. And then all I would need to do is put like a 1x1 brick here with a hole in it, and then just put 2 of these together. I guess let's give that a shot. So 1x1 brick with a hole. Excuse me, program. That was not the brick I grabbed, but okay. Oh, one thing I do want to mention for everyone, all the people who are probably new have left, but I am hosting a mock contest that ends next week, I think, right? Yeah, it ends next Sunday, so if you want to be a part of that, make sure to go check out my video on the mock contest and join. Oh, actually, these would need to be in tan, wouldn't they? And they've never been in tan. Unless I change the color to more of a yellow. Because this droid will probably have to be, like, factory model, like, right out of the shop colors. Okay, those have never been yellow either, so yeah, I would probably have to go with either gray or go with this design. Yes, it ends on Valentine's Day, which apparently is next Sunday. So yeah. And then the week after that will be the week where I sit down and watch all the videos and make my decisions, and then the week after will be when I upload the video. So far, I believe there's been 3 entries, so I'm hoping we'll get a lot more. I know GM has said that they will enter, they just haven't uploaded the video. Same with me. I said I'm going to enter their mock contest, which ends at the end of February, so like the end of the month. I just haven't uploaded the video for that yet. I plan to probably this next week to upload the video, upload the mock video that I was actually entering into their contest. Actually, all I need to do is just change these out, and I could probably do the same thing using this part, I think. Maybe not because of how, yeah, I'd have to pull this back just a bit. But now it should be able to clip in there without causing an issue. One thing I have noticed with being in 60 FPS for this game is since it's a lot more fluid, it might be a little bit more jarring whenever I like move the camera quickly. So let me know if it's too jarring or not whenever I move the camera around, and I will switch it. I'll push it back to 30 and make it a lot less jarring. Now, see, the issue is there's like the eyes are like in this cup thing, and I don't know how I can make that cup thing in this kind of size. Also, the eyes are too close to each other doing this method. I am noticing they are too close. So I might be able to do the cup thing. Hey, welcome to the stream, Double A. I haven't seen you in a little bit. How are you doing today, my dude? How are you doing? We're currently building one of those mining droids off of Mustafar. And kind of struggling, because I'm trying to make it in minifigure scale, and this droid's actually kind of small, so it's a bit hard. But yeah, welcome to the stream, my dude. I'm trying to remember what that part is called that I use a lot. I use it quite a bit. I always forget what it's called. I'm gonna have to open up another project real quickly. I think the which one of these droids did I make that has it? I think the heavy has it. Yeah, I need this part. Oh yeah, I get into those kind of moods as well, Double A, where it's like, I just need something to watch and or listen to while I do something else. And then I spend like 10 minutes trying to find something. I'm subscribed to a ton of people, but unfortunately at this point, not all of those people's content like entertain me anymore. So I probably need to go through and like clean up my subscription feed. Welcome to the stream, Brick Flyer. Glad to see you here. If this song... I don't know, there's something... I can see why you would say this song sounds like it's from Fallout. There's one thing in it that makes it not sound like it's from Fallout for me, but I can't think of what it is. Hey, what's up, GM? Congratulations on your stream. Pretty cool stuff. Glad I was able to catch like the last 10 minutes or so of it. Stay for 30 minutes, no problem. I know you're probably exhausted from doing your own stream. But yeah, we're currently building one of those mining droids from Mustafar. Yeah, right now I'm trying to work on the eyes. The eyes apparently are being very difficult because Lego's never made a part that I want to use in the color that I want, so... I was thinking about using this, but this might be too big. Also, it doesn't really work the way I want, because it needs to be like this. Which I guess actually could work. Oh, hello. So now I can just plug that there. That's in that color, and then... I'm not sure if you can actually plug in there, like this. Yeah. You can't. How long? Huh. I think I might have just solved it. Who knows? It is a cool design. The problem is it's freaking small, so I'm having a hard time. Because it's only like, it's 1.5 meters tall. So it's very short. Converting that measurement into minifigure scale, it's very small. And, you know, Lego doesn't do a lot of small stuff. This almost works. Almost. For the Worthy. I saw that Shippy Gaming did that. What is For the Worthy all about, Survivalist? I don't know too much about it. What is it about? What can I put inside of that that will allow me to have this be more extended? I might have to use a different part. I don't want to switch to using this. I don't think this has ever been in tan. Yeah, no. Death squared? Oh, okay. Yeah, for some reason, sometimes Studio doesn't complain about stuff like this, but you notice how this is clipping inside of that, so that obviously doesn't work. I could do the... Oh, no, you can't do that either. That's also clipping. Okay, this would need to hang out a lot farther. It'd need to be like... there. And now it's not clipping, I don't think. However, that's not actually connected to anything. Those Dark Troopers are really cool. So that guy doesn't make the super tactical droids anymore. That kind of blows, because yeah, I kind of wanted some of those as well. I don't have any of the Dark Troopers either. I don't have the money at the time to do such. They look really cool. My only complaint is they suffer from every droid in that minifigure scale. Is the head is just really small. The head just seems extra small for some reason. It's like the same issue I have with the Lego tactical droid. The tactical droid that Lego made, the head is just really tiny. Yeah, it's a dark. Literally the only people that I've ever seen make super tactical droids, so they have the corner on the market. Oh, that part's also never been in tan. That's fine though. I don't need this stud to be in. I don't need this type of stud. I can just use the other one that doesn't have a hole in it. But if I can just solve this issue where this isn't actually connected, that'd be great. I could, if I do this, I'm not sure how good this would look though. I'm gonna quickly look at this picture. Okay, that's what they ended up doing. I'm doing something way more complicated than this other picture that Crystal sent me did. Not saying that Crystal made it. Crystal sent me a picture that he found on the internet of someone else who made this droid. But yeah, I'm doing something a bit more technical, I think. Also, this is like off-centered. But I could do that. Do that, because then this doesn't stick out too much farther. It does stick out quite a bit. But it solves the issue, because now that's connected inside of the pin, and the pin is connected to that, and this would just stick. The designing. So many options. One by one. For those of you who are curious, I believe the stream later today is more complete saga, so hopefully that'll be fun. I do have a second monitor, so maybe that'll help with the lag, but I doubt it. I think I'm gonna spend like the entire stream just complaining about lag again, but who knows. I also just realized, why is this angled up? Is it because when I imported this in, it kept its original angle? This is a classical song. I don't know what the name of it is. I think it's a classical song, at least. Could be wrong about that. I like it too. The issue is just the fact that if this part is too big, this is like doubled the size of the original eye. This is the original eye I came up with just a bunch of studs. Oh, even that's at an angle? The heck? Stop being at weird angles. 350, 355, 357, 360. Okay, yeah, I should have just gone with 360. You know, Coruscant and Christophsis might be super popular, but those are like the popular planets I haven't seen a whole lot of. Coruscant's just difficult because you just need a crap ton of buildings everywhere. And Christophsis people tend to stay away from because you would need all those like crystalline like buildings, and the road structure is a bit weird. The real Lego Man Productions is currently doing Christophsis, and he's doing a really good job at it. I like it. Why is this not going inside the part? What? Clip in, please. Why you throw issue? You have no issue. Oh, except it's just in the wrong spot. Okay, and it's slightly clipping in. One of these days I need to sit down and try and build all of these droids that we make on stream and actually figure out if what we've chosen to do actually, like, works. What buildings on Coruscant? Oh, you know, like, all of them? Man, this guy's got some big ol' eyes. But that's actually... How does that look compared to if we were to put it on? The quick mock-up currently. How does this look? I apologize if this seems a bit jarring every time I move the camera. The game, or the program rather, I'm gonna keep calling it a game no matter what, but... The program is in 60 FPS instead of 30. Oh, that actually looks really good. My only issues, yeah, these eyes are huge. Because it's a... it's already going to be bigger than minifigure scale. I can feel it. Hey, what's up, Trandoshan? Yes, we are building that droid. Why do Lego parts have to be so big? I'm trying to, Trandoshan. I'm trying to. And the height for the droid in both Legends and Canon is 1.5 meters tall. So roughly, it's supposed to be roughly the same size as a minifigure. But yeah, that's obviously not happening. So I'm trying to do my best to make it like slightly bigger than a minifigure. But yeah, that is probably not going to happen unless I now rechange the eyes again. How many designs do I already have? I don't know. Let's take a look. Let me quickly save this one in my whips, so I don't accidentally lose it. Let's see. It's like DLC, right? 15 mining droid. So we currently have... We got the bartender droid. Or I guess all of the designs that I've done is I've done the bartender, I've done my custom snail tank, which is now I'm going to be labeling it as UCS. So UCS snail tank, we're doing the mining droid, I've done the Hellfire droid. I have the homing spider droid, so that's 5 right there. I have plans to do the demolition droid, which I haven't finished yet. And I got the sniper droidica version 2, got the spelunker, so that's like 7. And then outside of droid, actually no, I got a few others, don't I? I got all the other droidica types. So I got like close to 15 designs. And that's not including the vehicles. So, got quite a few. Zillo Beast eyes? Maybe? I don't know what you mean by Zillo Beast. Like, you mean like these look like the eyes on the Zillo Beast? I don't know. Oh, you know one thing that I need to change actually is the reason these eyes might seem extraordinarily big is looking at the picture again. This is actually pushed back like an additional stud, so it should be like right there in the middle, which I can now see why it's storing a fit because now this slop's in the way. It is a lot already. It's gonna get way bigger really soon because. At least like the Old Republic, if any of you are aware of that game and like it and stuff, the Old Republic have so many speeder bikes. There's already like 10 different speeder bike designs, but then each of those designs have like 20 different paint jobs you can have. So whenever I get around to doing Old Republic stuff, my custom design catalog is going to quadruple in size because of that stuff. Yeah, I could see Wally eyes. I could see that. The other issue is these eyes are still too close to each other. I need to be able to put something in between them. But yeah, I also still feel like these eyes are way too big. This part, as good as this part does the job is what I kind of wanted it to do, it's still kind of too big. So let me just adjust this out. I think one additional stud in here should be big enough. Why does it do that? I was holding control and then it just unselected everything. Why is this pin not moving? There we go. And now everything's too far. Yay! This pin is in a weird spot. Alright, just pull it out all the way. Put the stud in. Hello. The stud doesn't want to connect. Okay, push it out farther. I can already feel it. I think this droid's gonna take like the entire stream just because I'm being a little slow. But I'm fine with that. As long as it gets done, I'm fine. Okay, that's a bit better because now I can actually put in like the grill in the middle. I expect no more free space on your hard drive. I mean, studio files are actually they're pretty small compared to like having like video games and stuff on your computer. Cause these never get bigger than a gig. Like if you have a studio file that's a gig, I feel like you're like making a Venator or something. But these are relatively small as far as memory is concerned. I should make it bigger than minifigure scale, but where's the fun in that? Where's the challenge? I do agree with that. I do think there are going to be aspects of this that are going to be bigger than minifigure scale. The arms alone are going to be bigger than minifigure scale, so I'm going to do my best though to keep it on the small side. Alright, so now let's try to build this next bit. This cone is definitely going to need to change to something else, or at least be pushed down. So I think it has to. What? What? Okay. Oh, you know the downside of these not being the studs with holes is I can't just put a bar in there to have everything connected. They're literally only connected using the friction of putting a stud inside of a hole. So that kind of blows as far as stability is concerned, but oh well. Am I gonna build Eve next? Maybe. Depends on what the almighty spin wheel has to say about it. Alright, I want to just be able to slap this in here, but I know it's not going to work out that way. I can't just slap that in there. Why do you throw issue? What? Okay, I don't know why that threw issue. Welcome to the stream, Commander Delta. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I still feel like the eyes are a bit big, but I don't know what we can do to fix that. Why you throw issue? Why you cause issue? What? Huh? Oh. I see. I think I need to throw a jumper plate on it. And I'm not even going to use this. I'm just doing it as a quick mock-up of what I want this front area to look like. Now are you done throwing fit? Hello? Nope. It's just going to continue to throw a fit. Okay. Wait, is that just because... Huh. Never mind. I think I know what I need to do. I need to switch the jumper plate out for, like, this one stud. And now it should be fine. There we go. Now it's done throwing its fit. Alright, see you, Double A. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Lightsaber. Did you mean lightsaber hilts, or do you mean the blades? Delta. Thank you, Brickflyer, for the encouragement. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I know my voice might not make it sound like it means a lot, but it does. Alright, so as a mock-up, there's that, but now it needs like a chin, and then it needs like a bar that's coming, or like a hinge that goes like this, down to this area right here. Which actually I think is possible for me to slap together. Contemplate the future of your channel? Oh no, Nolak. I hope that's not in a bad way. Oh yeah, have a great rest of your day, Nolak. Have fun, my dude. Thank you for being a cool guy. Why is my brain struggling so hard right now? I wasn't having this much difficulty doing other stuff, but whatever. Alright, I'm getting rid of this cone because it's just causing issues for what I want to actually be able to see. So I also probably need to change this part out for something else, which will be bad because then these will just be floaty here, but let's go to clip. I don't think it's possible, but I wish Lego were to make this part. Where is it? Make this part, but as double-sided clips. Actually, it should be possible. I don't know how strong that would be, but yeah. Huh. That would be interesting, Trend-Ocean. I'm just not interested in stuff outside of Star Wars at the moment, is all. That's why I limited it to Star Wars. Yeah. Could have it like that, then the only issue is this thing's just like floaty there. And can't like... It's not connected to anything. I think I'm gonna have to do... Let's go back to clip. Just use 2 of these it would achieve the same effect as the other part, but now at least they would be like connected. Ah, my nose continues to be nasally for no reason. Where's that one part? There it is. I figured that wouldn't work, so this definitely needs to be switched out. The hard bit is going to be doing the chin in addition to this hinge thing that I'm working on. Let's see. So now I need 1x2 plates. I tried the vote, and when I tried the vote, it wouldn't let me sign into my account, so then it just threw a fit, and so I haven't been able to vote. I have not been able to vote on the things. Also, I need to have this already angled so that it won't throw a fit. Hello? Hello? There we go. They are too close to each other, I see. I'll try again today, because the voting lasts until the 10th, I'm pretty sure, so I'll try again today. Okay, yeah, they're too close. But I kind of want this. I want this where it is. Is there a solution to this? I don't think there's a solution. Isn't TBC's video all about like hate, like not necessarily, but isn't it like all about like why Pirates is superior to all of the other themes? Yeah, no problem, GM. Have a great rest of your day, my dude. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. I might have to do this. I'm not a huge fan of this, but his videos just because Pirates are literally the best. I mean, the Pirates theme is really good. I don't know if I'd say it's the best. Especially because of the way that I'm pretty sure TBC presented it. It would just be his opinion and not like subjective. Or objective, it'd just be subjective. The heck? What video is this on? Oh. Okay. I still love, it's been however long, it's been 5 months or so since I posted that how to make your own texture pack in Terraria, and I still get comments on it. People really like that video. It's like I'm apparently the only one who's done a video on it, which is nice. He was dissing on other people. There's well, I mean, was he just straight up saying they suck and not giving a reason as to why, or was he being objectively like, alright, this is why I feel Pirates is the best, and giving like a list of reasons why, and then being like, and these are the reasons why I'm not a huge fan of these other themes. Yeah, the song in the background's actually really nice. I like it. It was? Neat. Did you guys see that First Order Lego has now gone back to being called First Order Lego? Unfortunately, he said in his community post that Luke Art was like literally a name literally taken everywhere on social media, and apparently he didn't like the name Luke Art anymore. So, yeah, now he's back to First Order Lego. If he was being objectively about it, then I think it's fine. But if he's just being subjective and being like, you suck, and then not like giving a reason for it, it's like, okay, well, that's kind of lame. I think this is probably my best option. The only issue is this, I'm pretty sure, depending on how strong your clip is, this will just like become loose and then just dangle. So that's a bit of an issue there, but I think for now I'm gonna roll with it. Now it's time to come up with a better chin design and to add like the little grill thing that I wanted to try to add. Oh boy, the complications is becoming strong. I might have to avoid doing the grill entirely. Or actually what I could do is just do it the way that this person did that Crystal sent me. Is you just take this 1x2 tile. Not 12 tile. Did I forget to put the X? Just take the grooved tile and just slap it in the middle. I think that's probably actually the best solution. I actually really like Luke Arc. It was very original. It stood out among the crowd. First Order Lego, I think his issue is the fact that he's already so well known as First Order Lego, it didn't make sense for him to change his name. Because like then he would join streams and stuff and people were just like, who the heck is this Luke Arc guy? So I think it's too late for him to I think it's too late for him to change his name. So I think it's alright that he's now gone back to First Order Lego. I voted on his community poll for him to go back to First Order Lego. I think for his brand it makes sense. As much as I really did like the name Luke Art, it just didn't make sense for his brand and his channel because people didn't know him as that. Which is unfortunate because, like I said, I actually really liked the name Luke Art. It was really cool sounding name. I wouldn't say that, Trandoshan. I think the only reason I would say maybe it wasn't the greatest is just the fact that not a lot was done. But you did a good job of explaining why that was the case. I think that's fine. Just, I would recommend just trying to do your best to get more progress done on it, and that's it. Like, just that typical stuff that people always say in people's update videos on their boxes, like, do more progress! Get more stuff done! Entertain me! And things like that, but I'd just say, try to do your best this next week or two to get in there, get into that place and do some more work on it is all. Which I know is easier said than done sometimes. That's like the one advantage I like about Studio, other than being able to just throw crap together that I don't even have the parts for, is I always have access to this. I don't have to like make a whole lot of time to sit down and work on this. If I like 5 minutes, I can open it up, do like 2 things, and then close it. Okay, I don't know if I think you might have left and then come back, Delta. I asked you what you meant, because the way you said it, you said lightsaber lives, and I had no idea what that meant. So, lightsaber blades and pins? Yeah. It would. I'm going to finish working on what I am and then we'll go back to working on the eyes and attempt to do that. Because, yeah, I can see... no problem, Delta. I was just confused at what you meant, but... yeah, I'll give that a shot. I just want to finish what we're working on currently, though. Which is just working on this chin area. The only issue with the chin is the best part for it, at least that I can think of, is this bad boy. The cheese slope. But the only issue is there's no way for me to have it connect upside down. At least with the way I had this all set up. I smell food. I think my family's making food. Nice. Yeah, there's like no real good way for me to connect this. Unless I like... flip everything. Stop putting random cheese slopes, game. Stop. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to take a break on the face. Alright, let's try your suggestion, Delta, with lightsaber bars and blades. Or bars and Technic pins. So it would probably need to be that one and this. That's another issue too. In the program, it doesn't like trying to put blades inside of pins, so you have to manually do it, which is okay, but kind of sucks. Has this part ever been in tan before? Either the new one or the old style? Okay, they both have. Alright, we'll use the new style then. Hello? Hello? Stop! Stop clicking on random things! So here's like a quick mock-up of what I thought about your idea, Delta. What in your idea were you thinking would be the blue part, like the eye part? That's in like the purplish pink or purplish bluish color. The reason I went with the size 3 bars instead of size 4 bars like most lightsaber blades are is okay, you were thinking of those. I can give that a shot. I think it might be too long though, but let's see. The other thing I can kind of see too that might look a bit weird, but we could probably solve, is the entire bar is going to be in that color, so we would need to hide a lot of it. That is true. Windows is purple as well. It'd probably be better to use Windows, so let's go with, because his is in purple. Has this ever been in purple? Oh, the short ones have? I didn't know that. Alright, I think we're on to something then. Alright. Because then I can have... Oh, okay. Don't ever adjust those the way I just tried to. If I just shimmy that forward... Huh. I had a thought, but the thought might not work. Hey, welcome to the stream, Sunlit Guide. Welcome. We are currently working on one of the mining droids that you see during on Mustafar during the Battle of the Heroes. So, right now we're redesigning the eyes because a viewer in chat, Commander Delta there, has given a really good suggestion that so far is turning out to be a lot better than what I came up with these giant parts. I'm just trying to figure out how to hide a lot more of this so that the only part of the purple blade you can really see is the front, like it should be. Oh, that premiere's happening now. Okay. Alright, why did I do it again? Stop. I can't adjust the way I want to with these. I have to just do that. Because now I'm looking at the picture and it's like, yeah, that needs to be there. Actually, no. what I was thinking is we need this part. Oh, that don't need to be in purple. Because then we get that look that it kind of has. Now the question is, how do we hide the rest of this? How do we hide the rest of this? I think I'm gonna have to use something different. Now the issue is, how do we connect? How do we connect this to that, or whatever we end up using, so that this whole thing can get connected to the body? You're making me a little bit hungry there, Bird Flyer, when saying about pizza time. Making me a bit hungry. Are we listening to a jazzed up version of Happy Birthday? Oh, we are. Alright, we're gonna skip that. It's like, wait a minute. I think I recognize this song. Wait, what are you talking about, Survivalist? Oh, you were saying we were listening to Happy Birthday? Yeah. I really want to be able to hide this. I think there's a way. That was your plan, Bird Flyer? Well, it's working. It's working really well. Is there like a double-sided version of this? Because I know I could do this, but now they're at different levels, which is not what I'm going for. Is there just like a double-sided version of this part? Okay, Survivalists. Okay. I don't know. I can't think of a way. Let's continue on. We'll just go with this. Thank you for the suggestion, Commander Delta. It's really working well. If anyone else has suggestions for how to improve this model, let me know. Because most of the time, you guys can come up with something a lot better than I can. Yeah, I'd say that looks pretty good. Arya, nice. Now I just gotta get all this junk out of here. I'm going to keep them off to the side here, just as a frame of reference, because I might actually want to use these eyes again in the future. They have that droid sense to them. One of your friends actually bought one of those things? Wow. Okay. I'm curious now too. Yeah, have they actually learned anything on it? Hello? 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 Come on, just connect to the stud. There we go. Oh, that's like 100 times better looking than what I had. Thank you again, Delta, for the design. That looks so much better. And now, because I don't actually need that stud there, I'm actually going to move all of this up again, which actually would just be easier for me to do it this way. Now I just got to try and get it to plug into that one spot. There we go. Oh yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. The only thing I'd actually want now is possibly have the eyes a little bit closer, but there's no way for me to do that, at least with the way this is set up. It's starting to turn out pretty well. Definitely still bigger than minifigure scale, but I mean, what are you gonna do? These small droids are always hard to do in minifigure scale. I just realized this thing is still floaty. Should probably fix that. I think I can use a 1x2 plate. Or it might throw a fit, who knows. Are you gonna throw a fit? Yes, it threw a fit. Okay. I need to use a stud here, which is pretty unfortunate, because that's not gonna be a very strong connection, but whatever. Does it not like that? Is it the fact that it's square? Does it only like... No, it doesn't like that either. What? Huh? Weird. Why is it not like that being there? I is confused. What is... it's because it's not a full... whatever. That kind of blows. That means... that means I didn't want to hide that. That means I'll probably have to change this out for something else. Which is not bad per se, but it means I'm probably going to have to use another one of those 1x1 brackets, which are like a brand new bracket. They're very useful, but man, they are hard to come by. Actually, wait, no, I can still use this. I just have to move all of this down by a little bit, which is fine. Move down. Be placed. Hello? Be placed. And then everything still works out. I might not be able to do the chin the way that I wanted to, so that is also a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm gonna take a drink. H2O, good stuff. All right. So those are now connected. Now there needs to be like a probably like another one of these right behind this. And then that would come straight down. Okay, so this whole thing is going to need to be shifted over to the left just a little bit. Okay. So this might actually not be the right part. I should just use straight up 1x1s. Which then means I need to use a jumper plate here, which is fine. Oh, you know what? This part doesn't actually connect to here. It connects to like the back part here. So yeah, this whole thing needs to be shifted down and adjusted forward. It's supposed to look more like that. Which actually works, because now that part would be trapped in there. So yeah. Now the issue is just the fact that this thing is so far back, but that should be fine. I could switch this out for the longer version of that clip. So this guy. And then I can have this whole thing go back to like over here. Learning. Hello? Hello? That one moment when it finally clicks, and then it just freaks out. Use an inverted slope for what part? And a jumper instead. You mean for this this like neck part? Let me look in slopes. I don't know if I'll need a jumper plate per se, but a slope might actually do the job too. If of course I can find what I'm looking for. To connect the neck to the back. Okay. I think I know what you're saying. Maybe. That's like the one issue with talking about Lego in the stream chat. Sometimes it's just difficult to understand what people are saying. I'll get back to that in a second. I kind of want to just connect this down. That's going to throw a fit. Best way to solve that is you just got to hide all the stuff that will be in the way. Angle this so it goes to where you want. And then... well, don't hide the thing that you're trying to work with. Is also a good tip. But angle this up to wherever you want it to be. Then it should be out of the way. Then you can put it back. I actually like the shorter clip. Cause now, yeah, this is definitely in the way. Clip A. Oh, it's gonna be like that, is it? It's like that weird thing where it's like it doesn't quite the one by one doesn't quite reach, but the 1 by 2 reaches too far. I see how it is. I kind of want this to be where it is. I'm just gonna be lazy and switch that out for a for some 1 by 1 plates. Just keep in mind, a lot of this is just like a mock-up for now, and then we'll go back in and like make it so like it actually works. Welcome to Stream Hockey. Actually, this is supposed to be relatively small. I'm doing my best to try and keep it small, but it's not going so well. Like the parts from Lego are just a bit too big. But there's nothing much I can do. No problem, Delta. I'll eventually understand what you're trying to tell me. Eventually. It just takes me a little bit. Takes me a little bit sometimes. What? I just need to move all of this down a little bit. Because apparently there's not enough space for me to put that. Okay, now there is. If only, Hockey, if only. That would mean the Lego sets would be getting better, not worse. Like they are. Nah, man. I do plan on making this all with physical Lego eventually. Just, yeah. That would be cool, though. Send, like, yo, Lego HQ, here's some designs for some future stuff. Pay me. Use an inverted slope and connect to the jumper. It'll look good. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Possibly. Actually, that is one thing. The angle I have for this also is kind of not like the angle I want for it anyway. Oh yeah, the Droid Factory has quite a few of these as well. This is just the Mustafar version. I think the one in that Droid Factory goes by a different name. So that's why it didn't come up. Actually, you know, instead of me just saying that, let me actually check Wikipedia real quick to make sure what I'm saying is the facts and not me just saying something. All right, Wikipedia. Yeah, this particular one only shows up on Mustafar and some asteroid belt. Oh, it shows up in the Lego Star Wars Freemaker Adventures. Oh, okay. Oh, speaking of that, didn't Lego make a, like, redo this droid recently in one of their Mustafar sets? About to be crumbled. You're about to get destroyed, little minifigure. Time to get melted, kid. Yeah, I'm also not a huge fan of this. So yeah, let's see. Let's go back to slopes. The angle of this neck joint between the back of the head and towards the, like, bottom of the body is like this weird... It's this angle that I don't think Lego really ever does. Because you got your 75... which is too much, but then you got your 45, which I don't think is enough. It's like it looks more like a 50, sorta, but let me try an inverted 45. Also, I'm connecting the wrong spot. It would need to be like back here. Oh. I mean, in the picture that we're using, it hasn't picked up the container yet. The container is what holds the lava, not the droid. Yeah, I'm not sure what the big one's called either. I haven't done my Wikipedia research in a while because I finished it a bit ago, so I don't need to remember the names of stuff now. I just gotta let the spin wheel tell me. Just do it! Interesting. Interesting. We might be on to something. The droid just keeps getting bigger and bigger, but more accurate as we go. Not bad. The only thing I would really love... Is there a 45 in this kind of style? 45 slope. If I could have this part upside down, that would be fantastic. Yeah. Oh, no. Never mind. That doesn't do what I want. I want it so I actually have that, like, emptiness right here that you can see. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. Oh, if I go like this, I could. I can have the open area. All I would need to do is I need to change this out, and I need to change that out. And probably change this to a different modified 1x1 brick. So that one's the 1. This has 2. This has 2. This has 4. Okay, there is no just 3. It's a bit problematic, but maybe... no, it's not that problematic. It should do what I want. I just gotta get rid of that as well. Because now... Oh, really? 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 I can't... It's just a little too much. That blows. Nice, I'm excited, Trandoshan. I'm excited. what the minifigure's face looks like. Oh, that kind of blows that this doesn't work. But I don't know what else I can put there. What is this? Oh, okay. Gah. Why? Why? Because I can't get rid of this. I do need this here. Darn. R.I.P. Yep, there goes that idea. Unfortunately. Alright, let's see if there's a different slope then that might have a similar thing. That made sense to have. Oopsie, don't have them. Too bad for you. Hey, you know all those odd odd length parts you've desperately wanted over the years? Yeah, nah, you get another Luke's land speeder. Get another Luke land speeder. That's all you deserve. What? Where'd the part... Oh, I just deleted it. Okay, it's like, what? Where did that part go? What? Oh, okay. Facts. Get another Luke's land speeder. I don't know if I can. I really want to have that hole there because it's accuracy, but I don't know if we can. Why can I not? Okay. Maybe this part? Hello? Will it even connect? Maybe that. Maybe. Not sure if this will work. Do that. If I do that, that's too close. I don't know. The new Stormtrooper helmet's not bad. It's not. It's just not the greatest thing ever. It's not bad though. People would still be impressed if you had an army of just those new Stormtroopers with the helmets. They'd still be impressed. Actually, I could just have this like this, couldn't I? No, I'd have to have this like backwards. I could have it like that. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about the angry clone head that we still have? Honestly, for me, I'd rather have them just give me a plain black head like they did in the old day. Like, I'd rather just have those. I know people want to have more face printing. I'm glad for the 501st set they gave us those, what, nougat? Is that the color? Nougat's, colored heads. I took those all of my 501st troopers and actually given them to my open face phase 2 pilots because they actually look a lot better now. They look more accurate because the movie. Depends. Are you talking about like equipment, or are you talking about just having stuff to talk about, like being entertaining and informative and engaging with your audience, or like what to do on a stream? I have like a few general tips, but most of the things that I've learned are very specific things. Oh, you know what I could do is now I could actually probably use the inverted slope again, right? Or is that too close? That's too close, but if I yet again move this farther down, I might be able to... Oh, almost there. Just shift that down just a little bit. It almost works. So what are you planning on streaming though? Are you planning on streaming something that you have a lot of knowledge about? Like you know a ton of stuff. I just happen to know a ton of stuff, is all. And I know a ton of stuff, and I forget about half of it when I start streaming. So I'm just like, I act like an idiot sometimes. Not on purpose. It just happens. So I don't know. Your mock building. Okay. I don't know. When it comes to mock building streams, I would say try to do your best to have your camera angle, have like interesting camera angles for people to watch the mock on. And I don't know, do your best to have some stuff to talk about. Like, that's not LEGO related sometimes. Yes, I need to update the stream schedule, and yes, I'm going for 3 hours. This droid is probably going to take all 3 hours, just because it's very intricate and has a lot of interesting angles to it. I don't like the divot. That's like my biggest pet peeve with LEGO slopes. They always have, there's this weird divot that you get, unless you're really good at working with slopes. I mean, oh, well, excuse me. That's not a bad thing, Delta, but having things that are non-LEGO related to talk about, like, I think you've been to some of like Coconut Brick Studio streams, right? Most of the time, we actually end up not talking about LEGO while it's a LEGO stream. It's just like having fun stuff to talk about. If politics wasn't so like divisive and what's the other word? What's the other word for it? So divisive and so split, I would be down to talk about the other issue with politics though is I know like zip about politics, so I can't talk too much about it, but if it weren't for the fact that people would probably get like super heated about it, I would be down to talk about it. But I know people would probably get super heated, so it would make the stream extra spicy, but it would probably cause a lot of contention, and I don't want that. So another thing that I help break maybe like the monotony when it comes to doing LEGO stuff on YouTube is I do other stuff besides LEGO, so I can sometimes get some other things to talk about. Like later I'm doing the LEGO Star Wars Complete Saga video game, which is still LEGO related, but it's a video game, so there's different things that happen, like lag and random deaths that just happen out of nowhere and things. Would I rather get rid of stud shooters or own clone heads? You mean the angry clone heads? I'd rather get rid of stud shooters. Those angry clone heads are actually are useful. I haven't found a use, but I know eventually I will. Like whenever I do get back to building like big mocks, I'll use them for probably like background characters that need faces. But stud shooters are also useful in certain situations. If you don't put the trigger pin in them, you can actually use those stud shooters to make some cool stuff. I've made a few cool stuff in the past. I don't have any pictures of them because I didn't bother to take pictures back then for some dumb reason. But you can do some cool stuff with. You can do cool stuff with both, but I'd rather have the. I'd rather see the stud shooters go away. Is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's actually start building again. Yeah, see, this wouldn't work because these actually are clipping into each other. Use them in your environment. See, the stud shooters are useful. I just think I'd rather in my Lego set get the actual weapons that Lego bothers to make than stud shooters. Okay, so I need to actually... Oh, wait, no, I can't switch this out because there is no 1x1 brick that has studs on 3 sides. So I'm gonna have to just change how this part works. Huh. Maybe brackets? Yes, I also have some schoolwork I need to do later today, but I will be doing that in between the streams and then later tonight. It shouldn't be too bad. It just requires me to write. Once I start writing, I'm pretty good at it, but just getting started with actually sitting down and writing something is my biggest issue. But like once I actually start sitting, like once I'm actually at the computer or in my notebook and I got my pencil and I actually start writing, then the ideas start flowing and things start happening. But yeah. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of this, so let me actually slide this all back over, because what we could do is now just use a cheese slope and put it right there. Which should help alleviate the issue of up above. The only issue is now trying to see if this will actually line up and be able to plug into the dish. Welcome back, Hockey, for them 2 minutes. Welcome. No problem. And then what I probably should do here is use one of these, because now we can use the cheese slope once again. Actually no, I just re-looked at the picture. This area is just a 90-degree part, so I don't need to actually put a thing there. What did you just find? Did you find a cool Lego? Find some cool stuff? Did you find a 1x1 brick with studs on only 3 sides? Am I not going to be able to put something there? I want to fill in this gap. I don't like this. Actually, I probably have to leave it, don't I? What I should do, though, is probably adjust this upward, though. I'd rather see it like that. I think. At least for now. We do have this gap that we got to fill in as well, still. Right behind this plate, or tile. You found an old box full of Lego droids? Nice. Is it a bunch of B1s, or is it got a lot of different ones in there, like B1s, B2s, commando droids, which technically could be called BXs if you really wanted to. Okay, if I were to put that there, that would just do that. Okay. 1x2 plate. How will this react to everything else? Okay, it fits in there. Not a huge fan of it being there though, but it would fit. About 20 random droids, nice. Just gotta pillar up some 1x1s again. These should actually be able to fit like that. It'd be a very tight squeeze though. The hitbox on these parts is bigger than the actual part. These two, so what I probably should put there instead is actually just a 1x1 tile. Because I would rather have this just continue up and connect to the top here than have what I just had. There we go. And now it throws a fit. Yay! Yay! YouTube, why are you telling me I'm lower than my recommended bitrate? Stop it. Stop it. What I probably have to... Yeah, not enough space. Not enough space to even slide a tile in there either. The gap. I don't know if a bracket would help me either with it. I think it'd be too big. I could put, then it loses the point of like the angled of it making the triangle in there. So, what did the person do for this? I can't really tell with the angle of the picture that I've got. Okay. No, that would... No, that might actually solve. Maybe if I put a jumper plate up there, could solve the issue. So let me move all this back over and then put a jumper plate up here. I know it's getting a bit hard to see what the heck I'm doing, but okay, that worked. Because everything's white. Everything is in the same color, so it's getting a bit hard to see. If we can get a few more details done on this, I think the head will actually be done. And I'll start coloring it, so that way it'll be a bit easier. Now the issue is like, well, actually, before I say what I was about to say, what other details could we throw on here? There's like these weird like tubes and stuff hanging off of it, but I don't know if I can include those. Lego doesn't make tubes that small. There is like, I don't know if I even have that part. Oh yeah, we also gotta fix this front because this is kind of just floaty here now. But it does, at least in this picture, it has like, hello? Grab the thing. It has like this thing hanging down right here. Okay, maybe not like right there, but like right. Oh, come on. What? Stop having issues. Just let me do what I want. Okay, sure, right there. Somewhere in the back here, it has like this thing dangling down off of it that's like in this yellow color. I clicked yellow. I did not click tan, I clicked yellow. Whatever. Is the stream still doing okay? Hopefully it is. Kinda has that, and... oh, now my picture's been zoomed out. Oh no. There we go. Zoom back in there. Kinda has like these weird like dangly things on it. Oh, and one thing I just noticed is there's like... actually, I need to move those because there's like... about here... I did not mean to do it. Around here, I probably need to include yet another one of these modded 1x1 bricks. This time with 2 holes. Because... hello? There's this little, like, joint thing that I just noticed that's mixed in with all of the, like, greebling that they've included on it. Right about here or so, there's a joint. Is there a Lego bar that would be able to solve that issue really easily? I don't think so. I kind of need like this, but I don't need it. I can't use it as a T. I just need an elbow, and that's it. I don't think that exists. Yeah, I don't think that exists. So what I'd probably have to do is maybe something like this. Okay, that's too tall though. So that means this would need to be slid down, and then maybe there'd be enough space. Maybe. That might not actually work with a real Lego. It might be clipping, but I can't quite tell if it's actually clipping into anything. Okay, those have never been in tan. Have they ever been in yellow, though? No. Okay, well, gray it is. Is the stream doing better now, though? Hopefully it's doing better now. I don't know why it would just all of a sudden just start wanting to die, except for maybe the spin wheel. I'm actually going to close the spin wheel. I don't think we're going to get around to another droid today. So that should help with that. Studio, or yeah, StreamYards is in the right thing, okay. Can I still put a tile here? I need to put the tile back. Okay, it is, thank goodness. That might have, the lag might have scared off everyone, I don't know. There's not a lot of people watching anymore. That's fine. This should work as long as it's not actually clipping into anything, because... no, it is. It is. I can see that now. It is clipping into stuff. Yikes. I don't know. Maybe I need to switch it to a different piece. I don't know what I can switch it into, though. Actually. So, I'll leave those for now, unless someone can come up with a better solution for those. Let's see. The other thing I wanted to do before we start coloring it is we need to fix this. We need to fix the face again. Because right now this is just floating here. Maybe I need to just... No, I can't use another jumper plate, can I? Yeah, I can't use a jumper plate. I can't put... I can't put that right there? Really? I guess that makes sense. But if I get... Might have to just use a bracket then. Which is somewhat unfortunate, because of these one-by-one brackets being really difficult to get, actually. No problem, Brickflyer. I'm okay if people don't say a whole lot. It's interesting to me to see that there's just not a lot of people here like there was moments ago, which is fine. Oh, you know, I could just do something slightly different with how I have that that connected. All I would need is a yeah, all I need now is just a 1x2 brick. Unless the plate above is going to throw a fit. Because yeah, now that just connects and then boom. It should be fine. Didn't you say it's, wait, when GM said it was Coruscant or Crassus, did you say no to both of those? I really want to get the chin, but I don't know if I can actually build the chin. 1 of 2 math assignments, nice. Alright, I think we're pretty much good on what we can do on stuff. Has this ever been in yellow? Of course not. Many of the colors we're probably going to want to use don't exist, which blows. This droid might be a lot of grays for that reason. Brown. No. Dark brown. No. What color has this thing actually been in? Probably just light gray. Of course. Has this part ever been in brown? Nope. Dark brown? Nope. Tan? It's been in tan. Okay. This droid's gonna look kind of weird, I think. We're probably gonna have to go back and change the colors of this guy again. I know these have been in tan, though. This really hasn't been in tan? Oh, it's talking about this. Okay. That's been in dark tan, though, which I know this has been in dark tan, so we'll use dark tan, yeah. You said no to both? Okay, then I have no idea what you're building. What are you building? There's like this orange strip that I could try to add here, but I don't know. Has this ever been an orange? I doubt it. I also don't even know what orange they use. There's so many different oranges. It has been an orange. This might look really, really weird, but I don't know. That's like the closest color to this weird, like, off-brand yellow is this orange. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Let's go back to dark tan. So I think this might have also been in dark tan before. Okay, no, it hasn't. Dang it. It starts with an M. Are you building Malastare? Why is that the only planet coming to mind that starts with an M? I don't know. Are you building Malastare, though? That's like the only one I can think of right now for some reason. Why is this not changing color? Why does it do this sometimes? It just like refuses to update its color for whatever reason. Some parts. Also, it's never been in these colors, so I guess it's just gonna... What? It's never been in that color either? Has it been in dark gray? Please be in dark gray. Okay, fine. Oh, yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay. Mustafar, Malastare. I can't think of any other names. I don't know why. Whatever. My brain is being fried by this droid. It's fine. Okay, so now it's time to actually start working on this part, which I think these parts are going to have to get moved. Because now we got to build... we got to build the arm parts. Not those? Okay, then I have No idea. My brain is struggling very hard as it is, so I don't know if I'll be able to figure it out. Oh, it might actually be better for me just to remove that for now. Because now I can use clip. Use a rod. And there should be enough space for me to use these. Actually, I kind of want to use these. Because they've been in light gray before. Oh, the frick, why can't I think of Mandalore? Okay, that's nice. Hey, welcome to the stream, Clone Star. I'm glad you like glad you like it. Don't worry about the colors. Colors will be addressed eventually. Because right now, at least in my opinion, it looks pretty ugly. The only thing that's not going to be changed are probably these eyes. They need to be this purple. But yes, welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Currently trying to figure out these, the arms of the droid. Come on. Go in the right spot. Okay. It has acquired the right spot. Maybe I could use this. Huzzah! Probably not. It's freaking huge. Actually. Yeah, for the way its shaping goes, that's kind of big. Oh well. This song. I've heard this song before, not on my playlist. I believe it's used a lot for those like Reddit reading channels and possibly some SCP videos, but definitely the Reddit videos where they read people's stories off of Reddit. Yeah, I haven't heard this song in like a year though, because the one specific Reddit reading channel that uses this song I haven't watched in a long time, in like a year. So there should be like an end cap here. I'm trying to figure out what the end cap should be, and then like the parts that then it's probably just not gonna make sense. So there's the arms, then there's like this C-shaped part, and then there's the part I've been working on. I'm trying to figure out that connection of like the C plate thing. Actually, the C plate shouldn't be that hard. It's just like connecting the C plate to everything else. Because I think we could actually just use these. If I can spell plate right. Oh, no. A better choice would just be to use these. Use these guys. These are big, though. Possibly too... Yeah, they're probably too big, actually. Oh, here's these, though. Oh, so these are huge, too. Bummer. What about the 2x2 round, or brick round? Because there are these guys. Kind of want the studs on the outside. Yeah, they kind of make the shape I'd want. It'd just be a case of using more jumper plates, I think. Or not a jumper plate, actually. Just a 1x1. 1x2 plate, rather. Alright, see you, Brick Flyer. Hopefully I can see you later. If not, have a fantastic day. Put that there. Put that there. And now we would need a jumper plate, because now it goes back to being like a single thing. For like an instance. Hello. That's a little too long, probably just be two studs. And then the arms begin. How did they do it on this other model? Oh, they didn't do that at all. Oh, okay. They didn't do the C joint part at all. Okay. Now, this is not a very sturdy connection at all, but it might be the best connection. Who knows? Can I, like, just shift that over without grabbing a bunch of other stuff? Thank you. I also want to move these guys out of the way. And just move this whole thing to over here. Trying to figure out how to do these like other connections that you can see in the back that make a more of these triangle gaps. I'm not sure what I'm going to use for those yet though. Because I can't just use another one of these, there's not enough space. How is the stability of this thing so far? Yeah, major warnings right here, and I can understand that. These would like clip off. These would pop off really easily. What's a better way of doing that then? I am not sure. I'm not sure if there's a better way of using these parts in this manner. I still need to do like this bottom part, so maybe that's what I should do next, which actually looks like it's like on the back here. Hey, welcome to the stream, Tony Hardy. Glad you're here. Just to catch you up on up to speed, we're currently working on one of the mining droids that you can see on Mustafar during the Battle of the Heroes. So far, we spent most of this. We ended up spending most of the stream on the head here. Now we're working on the body and the arms. Did I? Oh no, I threw it over here. I need this back. Because it actually looks like I need to make this whole back part of the droid, like its spine, needs to be bigger. Which means I can switch that out for one of these. Why did I only copy one of those? I don't know. Do that. Actually, I should probably just use like a full brick. Yeah, how are you doing today, Tony? What kind of stuff have you been working on? Oh, come on, stop throwing fits. There you go. I hate when this program throws fits because it's just like, come on, I can do this in real life. Let me do it in the program. Oh, cool. Wait, did you mention that in your one video? That you were talking about, like, all the different stuff that you had designed for Minifigure Madness and Republic Bricks? Welcome back, Welcome back, Brickflyer. Haven't made that much progress since you left and came back. We're still... I think you just missed me putting on this other section, and that was it. Which has a very, very weak connection, because this is just a Technic pin plugged into the back of a 1x2 plate. Very bad. Very bad connection, but... Man, my phone's going crazy. Oh, I see why it's going crazy. Okay. Let me look at this picture you just sent me, Tony. Maybe it'll give me some good ideas for right now. Actually, I should look it up on my computer, not my phone. That way, I can have it pulled up. Instagram. I will only be streaming for like another half hour though. Then I take a 3-hour break and then I start streaming later. Oh man. That droid is so tiny. Is this droid that you just sent me? Is that what you came up with when you saw this picture of the same droid that I'm trying to work on? I would assume so. Yours is probably like the closest you can get to minifigure scale. I like it. I can see why it's missing a lot of like the details though, because yeah, it's really small. Dang, Lego, make small parts. Yeah, this looks really cool though. I'll have to keep this in mind if I ever actually get around to making a Mustafar mock myself. I forget who did it, but I saw a video of someone's Mustafar mock where they did the conference room where all the separatist leaders were in. And they made, I think they attempted to make it minifigure scale themselves, like a minifigure scale version of that room. And it was very impressive. And they did it as a time lapse. So if you just slow down the video, you can actually just like, if you wanted to, you can copy step for step how they build theirs. But that would take a lot of work. You made it a round scale? Yeah. The bucket piece? Oh yeah, the bucket piece would be really good for the bucket full of lava. Maybe I'll just rename this as UCS scale mining droid then. Cause yeah, this is like this is like the big brother to the one that you made, Tony. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because yours is probably like the best that yours is definitely the best one I've seen in a minifigure scale scenario where Anakin's just like gonna stand on it and that's it. Or like if you wanted to recreate the scene in the movie where Anakin just jumps on it. Do I want this to come all the way down? I think so. Does that just need another one of these? Yeah. So then this would just get switched out for that, I think. No. I want that still there, but this is, instead of being just a normal, it's going to be a bracket. Because I'm going to be a little lazy, probably. And just use this grooved tile again. Has this ever been in black? It has. Okay, I'd rather be in black. Oh yeah, you miss a large struggle at the beginning of the stream because we were trying to figure out the eyes for this guy in this size. The original one design I came up with was this. Well, I came up with this, then I came up with this, and then I came up with this. And then an awesome viewer in the chat was like, you know, you could just use like the purple lightsaber blades that Windu uses for his lightsaber, and then we came up with this, and which is a lot better. It looks a lot better. The one thing I wanted to do, I don't think I really can, is to make the chin of this guy, because you got this angled bit that comes up to the back of the head, and then there's like a chin, but didn't really come up with a way to incorporate the chin, which I guess is fine. Doesn't really need a chin. Be able to do these clips again with 1x2 plate mod. These might be too long. Actually, they give like, they resemble what I'm going for, so that's a bonus. That's a bonus right there. But the fact that they're like almost the right angle is also pretty good. The triangle it kind of creates is a little steep, but not too bad. Now they just don't connect to anything though. Oh, I apologize if the stream starts to lag. I honestly have no idea why. The YouTube decides to just mess with my stream and destroy it sometimes. Let's see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do with this back here. So maybe let's start working on the arms themselves. Wait, where does the so the droid has 4 arms. The macaroni brick? Oh, is that what this is called? Is that the nickname for these, is macaroni? Is this a new piece? I've seen this piece around for a long time. I remember seeing these in those old Lego board game sets. Is there a different nickname macaroni brick I should be using that's a bit smaller? Because like these are fine and dandy and all, but they're really big for this size. 2021 version? Huh. Interesting. Where does so the droid has 4 arms / hands. Where does the back 2 arms connect to? Do they connect way farther up on the droid, or do they connect on like the second joint next to the first hand? Like, I doubt that made any sense, but where do the back hands connect? Back up to like here? Or do they connect closer to where the main hands are? It's hard to tell in this picture, but I think they connect to like here. That's another point. That's another thing that just came to mind. How the heck am I going to connect these arms to like this single stud without them just like popping off really easily? The answer is probably they will just pop off very easily, but who knows? This picture kind of blows. Hey, welcome back, Crystal. I'm gonna quickly look up this droid on Google to see if there's any other pictures of it. I mean, once we had already spent like half an hour on just the head alone, I figured we'd spend the entire stream on this one droid. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. It is starting to turn out pretty well. It still has a few flaws with it, but it's going in the right direction. Right now I'm trying to figure out the arms. Okay, Lego did make an updated version of this droid, but it looks terrible. Yeah. Yes, this is definitely beyond minifigure scale at this point. I'm probably gonna label it as UCS scale. Tony Hardy here in chat made a really good looking minifigure scale one. There's like 0 pictures of this droid. That's awful. I just want to figure out where the arms all connect to, dang it. Another tab. Every Google Chrome tab I open up, the worse the stream gets. So I try to keep my Google Chrome tabs to like stuff like that. Oh yeah, see the stream's lagging right now. It's because I got multiple tabs open. I might have figured out where the arms go. Is that really where they are? Oh. Wait, that still doesn't make any sense. Hey, welcome to the stream, Brick Spray. Yeah, the stream just likes to lag out randomly. And I haven't done anything different than I did like 5 minutes ago, but it just chooses to lag out. And it's dumb. I'm still highly confused about how these arms work, but oh, whatever. Oh, what is this? Oh, someone made a Lego idea set of it. Nice. Yeah, I have no idea where these arms are. It just looks... yeah, I don't know. I'll worry about the second arms later. Let's just make let's make the major arms first, which I'm gonna be a little lazy with, and I think I'm just gonna use a 1x4 plate to start off with. Probably should use a tile, but I'm gonna use a plate for now. Is it still lagging? The heck. Actually, this should just be like in the middle there. And then you have the joint. Which I don't know what I'm gonna have it be as. Is it still lagging? Shouldn't be. Do that. Need to zoom back into my picture. I mean, the laziest way I can do it is just like this. Oh, I did not mean to delete it. Just do that. Put this part on. Angle it. Get another one of these. Angle it. And then you have your saw. That's the lazy way of doing it. Which is not, it's not very strong. It's not a very sturdy connection. I also got to think about putting in some like transparent parts to hold this bad boy up. Because yeah, these arms aren't going to be able to hold this thing up. How is everyone in chat doing? I don't know. We got some new faces, so how is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, This is bad. Do they really break fire? Are you doing like the land, like outside the cities, Mandalore, so like the desert part? Are you doing like the buildings? Are you doing like the cities inside the domes? I'm assuming you're doing the cities inside the domes because that's where like all the cool architecture is. Whereas the rest of Mandalore is just a desolate desert. Desolate. Do we? Has Lego ever made a chainsaw? Oh yeah, they have. They got that one. Might be the best piece, actually. A trans clear minifigure for like Force Ghosts and stuff. That'd be nice. Having a Force Ghost would be nice. A Force Ghost minifigure. It'd make recreating like the very end scene of episode 6 a lot easier. But I don't know if they ever will. New pair of sandals. Nice. Sandals are pretty comfy. Doing the cities. I figured. That's everyone does the cities because they're a lot more interesting than the frickin' desert. I am once again just doing a Roth. Why did I saying Roth? How's the Minecraft? I have not worked on that in a while. I haven't worked on it since I made that video. I do actually hope to work on it a little bit this week though. I'm gonna try and switch how I'm doing like my things, how I've been doing things. So this week I've mainly spent all of my free time working on stuff. So like, I don't need that open anyway. I finished one new custom model. It's not even that custom. I just took something from a custom model and put it on something else to make something. I know that doesn't explain very well. And then I made a few like mock-ups of some things, so that took all of my free time. I'm gonna mix up my free time this week though to work on other stuff like the AI battles and stuff. At least like get the very first episode of the Star Wars battles or whatever I decided to call it these days, and actually show you like what I'm. If you've ever seen like those AI battles for like Halo enemies, like brutes versus grunts and stuff like that, then that's kind of the same idea that I'm having with the Star Wars battles, where you have like this group of elites or a group of clones versus this group of droids, and you see who wins. And the amount of AI NPCs gets larger and larger for like a 3 out of 5 battle. So whoever wins 3 out of 5 times is declared the winner. Or something. Hopefully that explained it. I just need to get in there and adjust some things. Like right now, anyone who dual wields pistols, only one pistol works and stuff like that. Yes, I was just talking about the spider tie, also known as the scuttler. Scuttler, or whatever. Yeah, if you actually wanted to do Mandalore outside the cities, it'd just be a lot of light tan and white, depending on how you want to capture the sand. I just realized my second monitor is still pretty dusty. I actually have I have found some people who have made a the Arc Cannon crystal. Were I designing a Star Wars ugly ship? No, I was actually building this. Let me show you. It's from a comic back in like 2016. Where is it? I think I put it in here. Where's my scuttler? Did I put it in my whips? Oh, okay. I built this thing. It's from a comic. It's from a canon comic where this Imperial Remnant, they just took TIE Fighter cockpits and they put homing spider droid legs on it, basically. And Lando destroyed one, if not all of them. This same Imperial Remnant also used a bunch of TIE Fighters that were automatic, so they were just droid TIE Fighters. It's an interesting comic. I've never read it, just read the stuff on it from... Oh my god! Spider tie does whatever Spider tie can. Spider pig does whatever Spider pig does. Yeah. This is what I worked on mainly this week, that and just recreating the Separatist shuttle from David from Brick Vault in here, so maybe I could use it for other Separatist shuttles. Then I looked at the other Separatist shuttles and noticed that there's a lot different between all of them. Like, you might have noticed when I was skimming around in my whips that I have this Max Ilpede shuttle, which right now is just the cockpit window area. So yeah. That's what I spent my last week on. The week before that, I spent the entire week working on this guy. Off camera, I spent my entire time working on this guy. Which is it's based off of the homing spider droid model you can buy from Brick Vault, but I changed it so it's based off of this homing spider droid from this one video game. Alright, see you, Crystal. This is called the Heavy Homing Spider Droid, or also known as the OG-10. And instead of having the one main gun on the bottom, it has two, like, miniguns. It's got a bigger eye, bigger legs, and some other stuff, so. Use spider ties in any of the Disney Plus shows. That's the wrong, Imperial Remnant, but it'd be kind of cool to see it. Yeah. Alright, we're basically at the end of the stream, so I'm not going to do any more work on this. I've kind of run out of steam for it as well, so hopefully next time we do a studio stream, we can do something a little bit better. Yeah, let me just save this before all the work gets deleted. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else in studio that I can showcase real quick? I guess I can showcase this. No one except for the people on my Discord have seen this, so I made an upgraded version of my, like, sniper droidega, so this entire back shield can come forward. Only thing you have to do, unfortunately, is you have to remove the barrel, but once you remove the barrel for a second, you can move this whole thing forward, and does a really good job of capturing the design of the spider droid. I have seen a few, maybe I would say better designs from people from the Rebel Lug Discord, but I'm really proud of this one. Welcome to the stream, Micah. Yeah, no problem. We're actually ending. I'm ending the stream in like 5 minutes, so no problem. And I think that's pretty much it to show. I haven't done a whole lot off camera recently. Most of the stuff I have are the stuff that we've done on streams, and then words, and then some of the things I've done in the past, but those are publicly available to view, so yeah. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask them now as we get the stream wrapped up. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it, Tony, because I mean, I really love all the designs that you've done. Your MTT, the what is it called? The Coruscant gunship. The police gunship looks amazing. They all look really good. One of these days, I hope to have the money to buy the instructions for them. Or at least for the police gunship, have the money to buy the set. Because I think they're really good. I just spent all my money this month on parts to build my Hellfire droid. How long have I been designing for? So let me pull up one of my oldest designs. So this is one of my oldest designs. I built this back in, when did I build this? Do I even have the video up on my YouTube? That might help explain, might help shed some light. Pretty sure I built this back in 2013 or so. And then I spent a lot of time in 2013 building different ones. So I have this ATRT, I have a 501st one. I then did some modifications to the 2013 Republic gunship, the ATTE that came out that year. And I made a custom forward command center that unfortunately I could not figure out how to put back together after I had disassembled it for some parts. So unfortunately I can't re-put that back together. Then I took a really long break from designing, and this last summer I got back into designing, and the first thing I did was I built this guy. I took an entire week, pretty much from waking up to going to bed, working on this guy for about a week. I built it with real parts and then rebuilt it in studio. Yeah, this is my snail tank design. And then after that, I built oh yeah, and then I built a bunch of droidicas back in the day too, so. And I'm still actually very proud of this droidica design. The only thing I've tweaked to this is I've added these like side plates, and that's it. I'm still really proud of this design. I might tweak the head though. And then the next most recent thing that I built is this Hellfire droid. And then I decided to do a bunch of streams. So this stream is this Hellfire droid was partially built by me, but mostly by streams. The only thing I had come up with on my own before streaming, putting this together, are these missile racks, and that's it. All of this was built on streams. And then after that, I built all this other stuff. A bunch of other stuff on stream, so yeah. I have been around the designing game for a while, but I took a massive break from 2013 till now, so. Now I'm back into designing, and right now I'm designing a bunch of droids and vehicles. I like designing, I like building mocks and stuff, but I want to get all these vehicles and droids done first. Especially because I'm trying to build like every droid in Star Wars and both canon and Legends, and same with the vehicles. So like, there's a lot of stuff that I would be like the first person to recreate, and like especially that like homing spider, or that heavy homing spider droid. I searched and searched and searched the internet, and I found no one. I found no one else who had ever tried to build this guy. So that's like the most what's the word for it? Most gratifying thing for me for wanting to do this is being able to get my name out there, because I will most likely be the only person who has done these things for a while, which is nice. I'd like to get my name out there in the LEGO community a lot more. Maybe eventually actually get paid for doing these things, like making models and stuff, but who knows. Yeah, that was me too, Tony. When I'm not, like, this guy, for instance, I didn't build this guy on a stream with people. I just watched and listened to LEGO, or I watched and listened to YouTube videos and music and built this guy. So, that's why this guy only took me a week to do, instead of, like, the Hellfire droid here took, I think, several months. But that's because I streamed it, like, once. I only streamed once a week doing it, so it took months to put this guy together. Whereas I could spend as much time as I wanted off camera working on this guy. And he got done in a week, so. What do you mean by that, Tony? Unfortunately, I don't know what you're referencing from what I've said, because I've said a whole lot of stuff. Oh yeah, the Coruscant taxi. Yeah, I recently found one other person who made a Coruscant taxi. Looked pretty good. I didn't know you made a Coruscant taxi. That's pretty cool. I didn't know you made one. That's what I'm discovering a lot too, because I'm just like scouring around like the Lego, like the Rebel Lug Discord, for instance, and just going back in their history and finding all these random like work in progress, and like I made these build pictures, and like, wow, these people have made a ton of stuff. They just like haven't like showcased them or anything. They're just like chilling there in their Discord, but yeah. That's what I'm trying to do with my Discord too. You can find renders of like most of the stuff that I do on my Discord and things. Except for some of these, like most of the droids that we've done on stream, I have not made renders for and put them on the Discord. But like when I was working on this, I would occasionally make a render and ask my Discord members, being like, "Yo, what do you think of this? What should I change?" and things like that. I did that for this guy. I did that for the that cockpit windshield thing that I showcased a while ago, and yeah, so. Oh, cool. That concludes the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for coming to this stream. It was very productive. Although we only were working on one droid this entire time, we did get a lot done with it. Just need to work on these arms some more and tweak the colors, but yeah. Oh, no problem, Nolark. I'm actually ending right now. You just caught the very tail end. My name has been ClonePlays. Remember, every clone has its roots in the original. If you want to chat with me some more, I will most likely be in Coconut stream, just chilling in chat. So, again, thank you everyone for coming out, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.